Jamaica with Jamaica Live. So, cold spell is coming in right now. It's about 70, 75 degrees. But by this weekend, they said the sky's gonna open up. It's gonna rain and it's gonna get freezing cold. So there's a couple of crops that need not a freeze, but they need to be cold in order to germinate. And I figured that this is the perfect opportunity because they said this joker might. It was always cold weather or everything that that is not good. A joker. They said it's gonna last maybe 2 weeks. Maybe not here in Central Texas, the Austin area, but up north they gonna get it for sure. West they gonna get it. East they gonna get it. Might not get us as bad, but you never know. So prepare your plants. So there are two things that I wanted to plant, and as you can see, these seeds have been around for a while because it says $4 for $1. Both of them I purchased in 2024. It's 2026 now, right? So we're gonna go ahead and plant these, and this is how I do it. Just for germination stage, and I'm leaving these outside. These are not coming in the house. They need cold. They need to be damp, cool, and since the weather is gonna be that, why take them and put them in the refrigerator when you can do them right here? So this is what Grand Noble spinach looks like, and all I'm gonna do, because last year I had spinach here, but I only have a couple of plants and I want way more. Now once it starts getting warm around here, I'm not gonna have these plants around, so I need to get as much as I can at the beginning of spring as possible. So that's what I'm doing. I am sprinkling them in here. I don't want them to touch, but I want to get a lot in here. First of all, the seeds are getting old. And second of all, I'm tired of buying spinach. I said it. I told y'all I shop at the supermarket. I can't grow everything. I can try, end up in the hospital. 6 feet under. I may have enough land here, but I just, I have to buy some things because I get a lot of some things, and you can't count your chickens before they hatch. You can't count your seeds before they germinate, right? And I think I'm gonna get a good crop out of this. But spinach is hard to germinate. A lot of people have trouble with this one, and I'm gonna show you the next one people have germination problems with, and it's all because it needs a cold spill. Both of them. They like it. And the first time I realized this was by accident, because I was just can't use the whole pack. I put enough seeds in here. The first time my spinach germinated, it was a surprise because I thought the seeds were no good, right? Because they were Dollar Tree seeds. These are actually American Seed Company, and they sell it at a couple of stores, not just the Dollar Tree, but they are no longer 4 for $1. They're 3 for $1.50 now, I think. Our store hasn't stocked them yet. Some stores have them though. So this one is spinach. And I got my little tag here that I smeared a little bit, but I'm gonna put it right here. And I have these trays. This also comes from Dollar Tree. All of these come from Dollar Tree. There we are. Spinach is planted and it stays outside. We're gonna water it in. Right? I'm gonna water it in. And then I'm just gonna put it to. Uh-oh, they're coming up. I'm gonna come. Where's my thing? They're coming up out of the ground. Y'all do right. If you wanna do right, home days woman, you gotta be a do right all night man. All right, let me water some more. See if they come up again. It's easy to see them. And that's a good thing because they were light brown. They just float up to the top. That's never a good sign though. But some seed Some seed just does float. And this one, I think about 1/4 of an inch down is a good measurement. I'm just poking them down with my stick and covering them back up. Pat it down, pat it down. Might need to put some more soil on top. All right. It's a rock. And there we are. Spinach is planted. The next one, spinach. Grand Noble spinach. The next one that that likes cold is lavender. A lot of us didn't know that. You cold sow these jokers. Always. Or they ain't gonna come up. they're not gonna germinate at all. Everybody has trouble with this, and this, the whole reason is not subjecting it to cold, making it go into a dormant state. Oh, and these are super small. So because this is so low, I'm gonna go ahead and sow it on top, and then get some soil and put it on top of the seed. And these are super small, so I don't know if I want to cover them. Look at them. Y'all see that? That's real small. Decisions. I think I don't want them to blow away. Oh, I'm using the whole pack, y'all. First of all, they're finicky. They're small. And then they've been around a while. So I put the whole pack of seeds in there. Take some water and glue them down to this joker. I did need to get my spray gun, but it's all right. I could do it with this too. I'm not gonna cover these. They get covered naturally when I water it. And just like that, we got them both done. There are a couple of plants that require a cold spell, but these two definitely. Spinach and lavender. I hope you all there is one thing I want to show you. So if you want to research a seed, there is a book that was recommended to me about 4 years ago. I can't remember the guy's name who told me about this book, but I'm gonna go and get it so that you all can see it, so that it could tell you how to. It's not gonna have every seed, but it has a lot of them, and I'm not affiliated. If you can get this book, go ahead and try to get it. Go ahead and mark this before I forget. Boy, you ain't going in there. Get. So I'm gonna put the marker right here so I'll know what they are. Months from now when they come up, they are gonna come up. I have the faith of a mustard seed. So let me get a tray for this, because I want to keep it watered. My trays are all in here. Looky here, looky here. Where are my trays? There's one there, but I need that one. I need every tray that's in here. Shoot. I don't even like going in there no more, because there's a whole ecosystem going on in there. I'll find a tray for it later on. So I'm gonna put these up so they don't get wet, because I still have spinach seed in here that I might just throw somewhere erroneously, like in here with my bell peppers. But why not? Throw about 8 seeds in there, huh? Right behind me. Then I'll be like, what is this? What were you thinking, girl? What were you thinking? 2 for T and T for 2. 1 for me and 1 for you. Y'all Y'all tell me what it is later on when I forget. Because I will forget. Put 8 seeds in there. And I still got seeds left over. That's the thing of buying seeds. You get more for your money. So the book I wanted to tell you about is Seed to Seed. Y'all see that? By Suzanne Ashworth. So let's look up lavender. Lavender. Leeks, lentils, lettuce, loofah. They don't have it in here. Spinach. $1.91. Spinach is a beautiful frost-sensitive perennial vine. The plant is native to Africa. Now, which one of spinach is this? Grand Noble. That's Malabar. This is Malabar. Let me see if there's another spinach in here. Spinach. Spinach is on page 72 in general. 72. Spinach. Okay, here it is. We're going to read a paragraph. Pollination, cross-pollination, seed products, harvest and processing, seed statistics, growing spinach from seed. Okay, that's what I want to go over. Spinach is a day-length sensitive annual that grows best in cool, mild climate. It is usually direct seeded in the very early spring or late fall. The seed should be covered 0.5 inches deep and will germinate at temperatures between 55 and 70, usually in 6 to 15 days. Either the plant will set out in full sun or partial shade. The plant should be thin to 3 inches for both food and breeding purposes. Okay. Then it talks about regions grow recommendations, and I am central. Am I considered west? So I'm gonna say I'm southwest because it tells you your region and everything. It gives you your region and when you should plant it. So I'm gonna say I am southwest, southeast. No, I'm not in the Gulf Coast. Well, I am kind of. Central, yeah. Okay, let's say Gulf Coast. Spinach can be direct seeded on March 1st and from September to October 10th. The plant overwinter in the garden and no special care. The plant flowers in spring with or without overwintering. Well, it doesn't grow here unless I take it through a cold spell. It ain't. Some people get it to say. Some people get it to grow. I'm just not one of them. And lavender is exactly the same way. So this book's. I mean, not only does it tell you what to do with the plant, but it tells you approximately what to do in your region. Let me see. Southwest, upper Midwest, Northeast, Central West. Yeah. And it tells you where to grow it. Let me see if I can find lavender. I don't think lavender is in here because this is vegetables. It says seed saving and growing techniques for vegetable gardens. And lavender is an herb, so I don't think it's in here. But I'll look again. So I think it's just vegetables in here. And I'm looking and all I see is vegetables. Yeah. Leeks, lentils, lettuce. Lettuce. Lettuce needs light. Remember that. Page 89. Let's talk about lettuce. I don't want to show you too much of this book because, you know, this lady is copyrighted. Let's see. Growing lettuce from seed. Lettuce is an annual bolting to seed with lengthening days. Lettuce may be direct seeded or greenhouse started. Cover seeds very lightly and water in. Lettuce seed germinates between 60 and 70 degrees, usually in 2 to 10 days. Plant or set out in full sun or in afternoon shade in the hot summer climates. The plant should be thinned to 4 to 8 inches for both food and seed production. Take your lettuce seed and put it in the sun. I don't even cover it. But this is the book that was recommended to me, and it gives you a couple of hints in reference to growing your vegetables and apparently your lentils, because they have a lot of beans on here also in the back. Anyway, this is Jamerica with Jamerica Life, and this is the planting of the spinach and the lavender, as well as talking about one of the books that may help us germinate from seed. Germinating from seed is almost a lost skill for some people. A lot of people buy seedlings, and you pay for those seedlings. So I buy seedlings also, but I try not to, because these, you get a lot more tries here, but you spend a lot more time and energy doing this. But if a book can give you a shortcut, go ahead and do it. Again, this is Seed to Seed by Susan Ashworth, if you can find it. I got it from the Amazing Store years ago. I don't know if it's still on there, but there are books on how to propagate certain seeds, because all seeds are not the same. This is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. I thank everybody for being with me, and I will see you on the next one. Spinach and lavender planted, and another one down, and another one down. Another 2 bite the dust, yay. Bye.